Monday, May 31st, 2021. Do, 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 do. I heard you on my wireless back in 52, lying awake intent at tuning in on you. If I was young, it didn't stop you coming through. Oh, oh. They took the credit for your second symphony, rewritten by machines on new technology, and now I understand the problems you can see. Oh, oh, I met your children. Oh, oh, what did you tell them? Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star. Pictures came and broke your heart. Oh, oh. And now we meet in an abandoned studio. We hear the playback and it seems so long ago. And you remember the jingles used to go. Oh, oh. You were the first one. Oh, oh. You were the last one. Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star. In my mind and in my car, we can't rewind, we've gone too far. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Hey, so cut those wise young looks so walling, lost jaw logs and white timbers. And Shaka, I see, was on his army. Yeah, Shaka when all the walls fall. Ha 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 ha.
But I don't know if John Luke gets these lost jaw lobs and white timbers.
They're falling again. Good night, Elytra. We love you. Dathan has left the planet.
Hey, Iskadoo's here. Hi, Iskadoo. We're setting up. It's the stream now. You can tell because it says setting up stream now. Oh, I forgot to cue the next song. I was like, this is a lot of time to talk to Iskadoo. Why isn't there new music? Here it is. Serial song! Woo! The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spitting plates. Goodness, how'd it get so late? Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and just let your mind float downstream. Ow. Sprawled out in a moonbeam. Lay your head down and dream.
Joe Hills is filmed before a live streaming audience.
That's us! Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. And tonight, y'all are my live streaming audience. Thank you all for your patience. I took 4 streams off, but I am back again. Now, Tuesday is usually my night off streaming. I'm still not going to be streaming tomorrow night because I got my Pathfinder game. I might do a bonus stream during the day because I don't know if you saw, but 1.17 is coming out soon. So we still don't have a definitive set shutdown date for the server on HermitCraft or startup date for the new one or anything. That's all a mystery. So if y'all want to solve a mystery, you're probably going to have to rewrite history or write it in the first place. Hermits, famously disorganized. We'll sort it out later, okay? But that means we have some sort of limited amount of time to finish all of our projects on the server here. So, one of the big things I was working on was trying to get glass in this roof. That is a thing that needs to get done. I didn't bring the glass. Oh, that's right. I need to kill some squids first because I'm an excellent planner. You know, my dependency tree there is wise. So, we're just going to grab... How are we on fireworks? Ooh, okay. We're low on fireworks, too. Okay, so we are going to go basically clean out Tango Tech's shop. We're not going to take everything, but there's so few people still playing on the server that we're going to have to go grab stuff. Okay, so let's see. Welcome live streaming audience. We have a lot to do. We're going to go get it done, and we're going to get the rockets to do it. So the two big projects that I need to get done today and tomorrow. Hey, welcome Toxic Glitter. Glad you could join us this evening. The two big projects we need to get done this evening and tomorrow whenever I can figure out time to stream. I don't have... I'm going to do some sort of daytime stream tomorrow, but I don't know when yet. Because that's going to be based on a bunch of random stuff that I'll find out in the morning. Because my schedule is also crazy. Hey, congrats on your first day at work, Navada Banana. So, yeah, the time off was... People are keep saying, how was your vacation? It wasn't really a break for me. It was a break for my daughter. Like, I was still spending a very large amount of energy just not on work for a change. So, like, I'm gonna plan a nice restful break for me at some point in the future. But this was her, this was her chance to spend time with me, without, like, me being super distracted all day. And we were outside probably 8 to 10 hours a day, every day. We got some nice walks in the rain. Some of my friends who aren't always in town were in town. Some of them had kids, so we spent a lot of time hanging out with them. It was very high intensity. But the kids had fun, and that was what was important. So, you know, I'm going to warn you, if you're like, wow, Joe, it seems like you're not very well rested. I'm not well rested because if I took a break from me, my kid would be like, well, I wanted to spend time with you. I had the whole school year where I was stuck doing school all day and you were working all day, and this was her break, not my break. I'll take my break later on when she's visiting other parts of the family. So yeah. This is not going to be like a night and day, like, wow, Joe's so perfectly rested and relaxed and he has no cares ever anywhere. It's like, nope, I'm just 4 days behind on work because I just said, okay, I'm going to spend all my time with you instead. But kids need that sometimes, especially this has been a really hard year for her. So I think that was a worthwhile use of my time. But yeah, like, I'm not going to lie to myself and say that was a break for me. Because we were active. And, okay, so it looks like I'm actually out of paper maybe to make my own. Oh, also I should mention that if folks want to tip, tips are always welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. And having just skipped 4 streams in a row, tips are definitely appreciated. Hey, welcome, Incredible Mike. Glad you could join us. Has Decked Out been restocked for the world download? I have not talked to Tango. Because, we have, like I said, I've been just focusing on stuff with my daughter. So, I'm going to have to catch up on all that stuff in the future, but I am not caught up now. Okay, so, wait, no, I put the paper in the ship. Yeah, no, it's good. Marcel says, how did your daughter like spending time with you? A lot. She liked it a lot. She liked hanging out with the other kids and my friends. Because, like, a bunch of my real-world friends got vaccinated, and they're, you know, now far enough past their vaccination dates that it's safe for us to, like, spend time together. And so, you know, we can get the kids outside, and so it was just like, okay, we're just going to spend a lot of time outside and really just enjoy a few nice days. Because it wasn't too hot here in Tennessee this weekend. It was a holiday weekend, so it was easier for other people to take time off work who have more rigid schedules than me as well. So, yeah. It was a good time for this sort of thing. Terrible timing in relation to my workflow, but, like, if I don't do it now, then, you know. And also, I had originally hoped to, like, take my daughter to, like, Washington, D.C. this year, or, like, on a really big vacation. And so this was, like, the best we could do, given everything going on, you know? So, Rusted Crown, I don't know. I don't have a Blue Yeti. I got the Samson Meteor mic for like $99, and I think it's down to $50 now. That's what I use for everything. But I have never used a Blue Yeti product. Okay, so wait, we did have some flight rockets there. Let's consolidate all the flight rockets into the green box, which I just put away, because excellent planning. Okay. Green box. La da 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 da. Wa ba 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 wum ba 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 wum ba wum be. Okay, well, people are saying Tango wasn't at HermitCraft meeting today because he skipped it to stream with us. Well, okay, if you guys have questions for Tango about Decked Out, then show up at his streams and ask him. Don't ask me. I'm not his secretary. Ah, you see what I did there, secretary? Actually, I kind of want to tweet that, but I don't want to bother Tango. It's a holiday. It's fine. Okay. It's fine. Hey, Taffle Taffle. Hey, Mahi Zero. Ice Skidoo says, I was about to ask if the Tennessee weather was sweltering yet, but you answered that. Weather here has been 60s. Yeah, it got up to 80 today. It was really nice. Yeah, I've got a place where I'm going to empty my ender chest for the world download. Okay, so, at this point... Oh, yeah, we needed the rockets to go kill Squid, and we need to turn night into day to do that. Okay. I'm in process. It's hard to tell, because everything I do makes no sense. Let's go find some squid. Yo, we don't know when Season 8's gonna start. Like, it's a holiday weekend. Okay, so if Mojang announces the dates of their update on a holiday weekend, and you're like, hey, everybody, when are you available to record? You're not gonna get a quick response from everybody about when they're available to record. Like, y'all make a lot of assumptions about how quickly things work. We will figure out a date to start recording the new season, but, like, y'all just need to accept that some things are processes and not fait accompli, or fates accompli. Okay. I'm glad you like the witch hut almost, Yalis. Dee 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 dee. Well, I thought about the army, la da dun 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 dun, and I thought, yeah, there's a first for everything. So I took my old man's advice, 3 sad semesters. It was only 15 grand spent in bed. Thought about the army, I dropped out and joined a band in. Oh no, there's more terraforming over here. Oh, I don't want to do that. Why would I discover this? Why would I discover this? That is not the sort of news I can use. Dang it. I'm deeply upset about that news. That is news I cannot use. That is news that deeply upsets me. That is useless news. Okay, let's fly to the surface so we don't drown at least. Am I a full-time streamer? I mean, I don't have another job, really, except for, I mean, I do some freelance development work. So, I mean, so the big thing is that while my daughter was doing virtual school, I couldn't really be a full-time streamer because so much of my time was spent on helping her with school. Like, I think that once school starts back up for real... Is that a baby zombie under the water? Once she starts full-time school back up in the fall, I'm going to be a real full-time streamer. But right now, I'm a most-time streamer, but my streaming schedule does not reflect what I want it to be. It reflects what it has to be right now. That's news I could lose. That is solid rhyme punnery. Thank you very much, Don Soro, for that. News, that's news you can lose. Yeah, that's good. Just take that article and bury it. Okay. Baby drowned, indeed. Okay. So, we have now recovered enough ink, I believe, that we can go start working on our next project here. Potion of night vision, that'd be handy. But we don't need it for this next part, actually. What is this? Is this just extra sand? Let's take some of this extra sand back and make glass. Ooh, and extra slimes? Huh. Yeah, because I guess I finished Slimer the other day. I was so tired when I was working on that. Yeah, Slimer's looking good now. Let's fly up here and admire him from a brilliant vantage point above the trees. Oh, yeah, he's just poking his head out there perfectly. Boom. Slime time, y'all. If there's something strange in your neighborhood, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters! Doodle-doodle-doodle-doo. Ow, no! My body. Okay, also, I realize I'm out of food, which is a minor inconvenience to a major problem, depending on how serious the lack of food is. Okay, I think I had saved some carrots up for this contingency. Also, I want to dump some more sand into here just in case. So the projects left for me this season, we need to finish the glass ceiling of the connector caves here, and we need to finish the Ever Given. There's a few other little things, but those are the things I'm working on the next 2 days. I've actually got like a whole bunch of stuff. One big thing is since they added candles back to the game, my Ravenloft map is going to be like, we're back to that again with HermitCraft again with Joe Hills. Yeah, we'll be covering that this weekend, Jay. Okay, so my plan is, yeah, okay. Let's see, what features of 117 am I most excited about? The candles and the glowing signs, basically, at this point, are the two biggest things for me. Dang it, why do I have a squid head on my head? Put that in there. Okay, somewhere we had carrots to make... Well, we need the ink sacks. Okay. I guess we can just make gold apples. Hey, Clue Emily, thank you for the 49. He says, glad to see you're back. Had a nice time from your break from streaming. Sure did. And my daughter especially appreciated it. She really, like, I was like, you know, well, I'll talk about that shortly, because we got 2 face camera expansions, and then we're 11 away from the next one. Once again, tips are always welcome via YouTube Super Chat and paypal.me/Joe Hills. So here we go. First off, we're going to Oh, wait, we usually have the first one say, howdy, y'all. Crow Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Dee-da-dee-da-dee, dee-da-dee-da-dee-dee-dee. Okay. Now we're, oops, probably about there. That's usually where we're about. Boom, stretching out a little bit. And then, for our second face camera expansion, we're going to expand just. Do-do-do-do. Alrighty, my hair is a little bit messed up. We were outdoors a lot today. I thought about taking a shower before the stream, and I did not have time for that. But that's fine. I can shower after the stream. Yay! Y'all will just get to enjoy my hair looking terrible. Okay, let's see. So, what are we doing? Oh, yeah. So, Glad you had a nice time on your break from streaming. Yeah, so anyway, like I said, we spent a lot of time this weekend hanging out with my friends and their kids, and my daughter hanging out with their kids, and it was good. But, like, the whole weekend was, like, full of plans that I was just like, I don't think this is a very good plan. But I don't need to have fun. The kids need to have fun. And then these plans would be bad plans. And then the other parents would be just kind of like, oh man, this isn't really working out the way I expected. And I'm like, well, the kids are having fun. But like, I'm just like, I expected nothing from this except that my daughter would enjoy it and she's happy. So you know what? I'm coming out ahead. Like, it's fine. It's like, things don't have to work perfectly for kids to be happy. And if I'm not going to judge how things, like I said, this wasn't my break. This was her break. This was her break from me being busy all the time, and she enjoyed it, and it went well. And I'm still gonna, like, I'm also really, really aware, like, having taken a few days away from work, it's like, I also need a real break for me, too. We'll figure that out later this summer. But, like, this was a successful weekend, and I'm just glad, because, like, it's been such a hard year for kids, So, okay. Let's see. Apples. We're gonna make some golden apples, I think. We're gonna grab pumpkin pie here. Pum pum pum. Oh, I probably shouldn't use the blocks of gold Cub gave me for this, but I think I have... Oh, that's the other thing we need to do. We need to finish the roof thing. I've got a whole bunch of stuff with the roof that we're not going to get to today and tomorrow, but that have to be done before the world download. So, yeah. We'll... Wait. How... Oh, do you make these from bars? Hold on. Okay. Oh, let's turn these back into blocks, though. And these back into bars. No! Opposite. There. Yeah. Happenings. They happened. Okay. But, like, here's the thing, though, is, like, as a parent, you just gotta be able to, like, separate the idea that, like, things can be good. Like, things don't have to be good along every axis all the time, right? You say, we're going to have a fun weekend for the kids. And maybe that's not going to be a fun weekend for us in some way or another. Maybe it's going to be a lot of work. Maybe there's going to be inconveniences. But you know what? It's fine. If you accomplish your primary objective, and then you say, the things that, like, me having a break for myself, that was like, oh, if that happens this weekend, that's nice. It didn't happen as much as I would have liked, but that's okay. We'll have a different weekend for that. Like, this weekend was a win. Iskadoo says, sorry if this is a dumb question, but how long has this build been going? Not a dumb question. Oh, I probably shouldn't keep chugging these apples. So I started working on this cave back in maybe March of 2020. Like, I started working on all this shortly before COVID hit. By about, like, 4 weeks, maybe February 2020. And it started as just, like, this is where I'm mining downward. And I kept finding these spawners, and then I dug out the space between the spawners. And I started connecting things. But, like, the Ever Given model here, I only obviously built after the famous trouble in the Suez. Because how could I have anticipated that? This winery, I initially started building back in, like, March or April of 2020. I replaced all the blocks when the new Blackstone came out. So I originally built this with old gray. Oh, you can actually see some of the old gray blocks. I need to fix that at some point. Or maybe I'll leave it as a tribute to the original materials. This over here, this is my neighbor's build, so that doesn't count. I spent like a week on this Brandenburg gate earlier, or not, maybe last year. B00 100, he also started working on this back in February or March of 2020. His area is way better than mine because he's like a ludicrously high-speed, competent, talented person. So like, this has an interior too. Like, I kind of don't want to go inside because I need to do my own work. And this is not doing my work. This is, hey, Aaron Ferreira, thank you very much for the 4. That is going to put us 7 away from the next face camera expansion. Thank you. And that also means that, well, yeah, that means I should mention that tips are always appreciated and welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay, so me doing my work. What does me doing my work right now look like? Well, we've got these furnaces here just churning out glass. They're furnin' churning, you know, that sort of thing. So we got some black dye. We've got some bone meal. We need to make black glass, gray glass. We're actually going to overfill this if we're not careful. That's kind of impressive. I might have made too much glass, but don't quote me on that because this might not be enough glass. Okay. So, but yeah, thank you again to Aaron Ferreira for supporting the arts and my stream in particular. You are appreciated. So, when I start working on this, I need to have already dyed the glass. I need to free... Okay, let's free up my inventory space. And then we're gonna pre-dye the glass. We're gonna film it. I want this to look really good on the replay mod replay. I'm working on... I have a really well-defined concept of how I want to present this footage with the time-lapse. And in order to pull that off, I need to really pre-calculate a lot of things, I guess. So, okay. Dang it. And, of course, there's immediately a slime. So we're just going to go ahead and kill him. Or not. Wow. Okay. Okay. Now I'm insulted. I'm going to come bring this sword over here. Yeah, I see you. I'm aware of your existence. It is an affront to civility and good taste. Okay, here we go. Boom. That tasted terrible. But it's done at least. Okay. Next problem. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Nope, I'm not on PS4. I am on a computer. Okay. So. Yeah, every time I've said I have enough glass, it hasn't been enough. So I've just got sand filling these furnaces non-stop while I'm over here. Okay. So, we're going to grab as much glass as we can carry right now. Also, we're going to take this shulker box. We're going to put it down. Oh, we're going to dump this extra stone out. Yeah. Then... gonna take as much glass as we can carry. Maybe we should be dyeing this before we dump it in the shulker. Yeah, the shulker should be for pre-dyed glass. So never mind. Shulker's coming back. We're in process here, people. You might be like, this is a lot of explaining very simple things. It's like, we're in process. Calm down. Okay, so we're gonna want to make some white glass, for example, and we're gonna want to make some black glass, and we're gonna want to make some gray glass. Now I'm realizing we're running into some issues here. One, this bed needs to be here. Not needs. Not need. Okay. Boom. Next we're gonna make some white dye. We're gonna combine. Well, let's use these ink sacks to make black dye. Now we need to make some gray dye. So we're gonna make that much gray dye, and then we're gonna make. Okay, so here's the next thing. Let's put down the shulker, and anything that we've already dyed is going to go in there, so what is dead cannot die. There we go. Oh, that is not enough gray stained glass. That is going to be a problem. Okay. Oh, wait, we have plenty of this. So we're going to make some light gray dye here, and then we're going to make some light gray glass. Boom. Okay. Now we're going to go get more glass. Can you build an arcade? The carpets on this was my idea of an arcade floor I could do from that I remembered from when I was a kid. Making functional games in Minecraft at the scale of an arcade is very difficult. But yeah. Okay. Hey, we just got a tip for 11 from Mr. Hardluck, who says, I wrestled 3 matches today, outdoors, in the sun, and now I am a sore, sunburnt tag team champion. Woo! Well, congratulations, Mr. Hardluck, on your victory there. Let's also rack these beads here. Let's see, that puts us $4 faster. Next face camera expansion target. So here we go. Expand! Also, Mr. Hardluck, you're a wrestler. I know everybody oils up their muscles and stuff before the event. Why don't you suntan oil or sunscreen oil up your muscles? They'll still be all shiny and you won't be sunburned at the end of the night, or day. But either way, 3 wins in one day. Congratulations on that. That is pretty cool. Sorry that I could not get up there to see you perform, but it being, traveling right now, I'm still... that's a long distance to travel with a kid, given that kids can't get vaccinated yet. I'm really looking forward to when my daughter can get vaccinated, and I think that's going to simplify a lot of things. Wow, these apples don't actually give you a lot of satiation, do they? That's going to be, another problem somehow. How much satiation do you get from the honey bottle? Okay. Not sure. Okay. So... right, we got a bunch of stuff dropped in here. Let's go ahead and make more black stained glass first. Boom, we're going to drop that there. We're going to get rid of that extra bottle. Oh, we got plenty of white dye here. That's good to know. And we got more apples if we need them, which we kind of do, we kind of don't. Okay. I kind of lost the entire melody. Oh no. What am I humming? Oh no. It's kind of something. Da, 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 da. Okay, so we have enough now to make those. I think what I'm going to do at this point, because I'm out of ink again, as far as I know. Hey, Dizzy Rotbrain Tippin' 10 says, Joe, you are more important to my weekends than I ever knew. In theory, I should not donate to you so you can spend more time with us instead of breaks, but I want you to be more happy. I want you to be happy more than I want your videos. Well, thank you very much, Dizzy Rotbrain, for the 10. That is going to put us 6 away from our next face camera expansion. I appreciate you supporting the show. Honestly, ideally, here's the thing, is y'all, I am putting out videos while my brain is constantly exhausted. Okay, I'm doing these streams while I'm exhausted, I'm making these videos while I'm exhausted, and y'all seem to like them anyway. But I know I am capable of doing better work when I'm well rested, but with virtual school and COVID and all this stuff going on, I just haven't been able to catch up, right? I feel just this whole year was just so much. And it wasn't just for me. It was so much for my kid. It was so much for you. It was so much for everybody, right? So, I don't want y'all to think oh, yeah, if I give Joe money so he can take time off, I won't get as many videos. It's you'll probably get more videos, and they'll actually be better. And I know y'all are but Joe, your videos are already great. Don't talk down on yourself. It's if you were working at 30% capacity because you're constantly stressed out and exhausted, and then you could work at 100% capacity or even 80% capacity for a while. There's a difference, y'all. You are supporting good videos and more videos. Believe me. Okay. So we're gonna take this and this, and let's go here. Blaze Anarchy Banana says, I'm scared of what Joe could do while well rested. That is a very healthy fear, and you want to hold on to that, okay? There are some fears that should be dismissed. But yeah, that's a very healthy fear. Okay. Yeah, I actually did add a Patreon tier where it's like pay for a vacation or sick day for $500 a month. Because it's like any day that I have to take off because I'm sick, I'm losing a lot of revenue and I'm going to have expenses related to the medical situation. Or if I take a day off for a vacation, I'm going to be losing revenue and have expenses related to the vacation. So yeah, I put that up on Patreon at the $500 level, but nobody's... I wasn't expecting anybody to buy it immediately, but, you know. It is there, NJ. If people want to buy it, they are welcome to. Okay. So, I left the box with all the stuff we need over here. Okay. Great. I moved the box of tissues because I wasn't using in the studio. So when I do my hydration break, I need to remember, because, like, right now it's like my nose is just itchy. Cub Fan's here! Howdy, Cub! I think Cub might... I'm not sure if he's going to swing by. Let's see. We need to add these back here. Well, Hawk says, I love starting my mornings with you. I'm so glad. Thank you for joining us today here on Joe Hills Plays HermitCraft. A Minecraft experience with me, Joe Hills. Okay, so do I have room for this in my offhand? I guess if I put my helmet on. I don't want to... I'm putting the helmet in the... that helmet's for the nether. Okay. So we are going to do a quick log out, log in for the time lapse. Croatian Samurai wants to know when the stream will start. Luckily, I've got a thing just for you, Croatian Samurai.
.30 p.m. the usual streaming setup. Turn on the lights, make sure they're bright and gleam. Title, tweet, board, water tank top, and chroma. OBS seems all set, so I click start the stream, and so I'll pause, fold in, and open VLC. I'll pick 2 songs before lay your head down and dream. I'll say that's us to y'all, Joe Hills from Tennessee. Folks asking when will my stream begin?
After howdy items and chest tools breaking. Pickaxe from proof while talking to you professional Minecrafter here, there's no mistaking. So I'll click crafting quick, anvil time, enchant pick, then I'll replace the books in random chests with care. All for my winery, I'm sure there's blocks somewhere. And then I'll hush and hush and hush and hush, chat swear, not any closer to recording. Folks keep asking and asking and asking and asking, when will my stream begin? Seriously, y'all, I need to record this next episode I've been working toward. I can't edit without footage, no. Once I'm all geared up, maybe we can start the show. There we go. Pew! Setting up stream now. Why didn't it go? Oh, dang it! When I woke up in the game, it stole focus from OBS, so I couldn't just go woo and then evaporate that. Fireball. Y'all, we don't know when Season 8 is going to start or when Season 7 is going to end. This stuff is the sort of thing that, like, requires planning. And it is a bank holiday today in England and Memorial Day in the United States. Like, worry about something else. We'll let you know. Okay. So. What was that? Was there a spider down here? No, it was in the spider farm. Spiders in the spider farm are okay. So, now... Dang it, there was a bed right there. Also, did I leave any dyes or anything helpful for this project in here? I don't think so. This is all nonsense as far as I'm concerned right now. We'll use the bushes for the part of the ceiling over here. But, okay. Okay. So, we're going to try and get our actual... To get the time-lapse to work right, we need to disconnect and reconnect where we're going to start. Okay. Now, why am I missing... It's fine. Hand to my heart, I want to be the one who always learns. You know, you're just like the sun. I get so burned when you are close to me. Hand to my heart. La da da dee 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 doo. Bum 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 bum. So we're gonna do our kind of like Tetris-y pattern here. Although actually really I'm looking at this and I'm realizing the way to do this one is actually to have it go in one here. And then we'll have that be like boom, 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 boom. And we'll have this one be more like kind of three-dimensional Tetris pieces kind of throughout here, right? And we can have these be kind of different pieces. We can mix them up. Oh, dang it, that was the same color as that one, so that's not good. You want to have different colors in here or it won't look right. That's like a thing in Tetris. So, and like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect because we're just trying to get something done. Like, so we can make this one an L block that goes down here. Yeah, see, this is, so when people are coming through here, this is going to feel like an interesting space, right? People are going to be like, whoa, what's up with this space? Why is it weird? And I'm going to be like, it's not weird. It's interesting. You're weird. Shut up. And then they'll be like, whoa, Joe, that's not a polite way to speak to another adult. I'll be like, you know what? You're right. I've been spending a lot of time with children lately, and I spoke out of turn. I apologize. Because when you're wrong, that's what you do. You own it. That was not a cool thing to say. I'm sorry. So, what we're going to do, though, is we are going to focus on greatness. Let's get some great things in this wall. Okay? We can do it. And it looks like we just got a tip for 5 from Alberic, who says, welcome back. Glad you were able to spend time with your daughter. Was able to make it to my niece's 2nd birthday this weekend. Hey, happy birthday to your niece, Alberic. Thank you very much for supporting the show as well. That puts us one away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are always welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. So, thank you. Hey, Acela, we are just working on a tunnel. It's not going to be the best tunnel, but it's going to be a tunnel. And you know what? Sometimes that's all you need. Sometimes just let tunnels be tunnels. You know, we let kids be kids. And wow, that can go sideways fast. But you know what? It's still worth it. So, yeah, let's just do some of that. We are just dropping in blocks and adding things here and there. And I'm having a good time with it. So the thing is, it's not going to be perfect. There's going to be stone intermingled here. But as we go, there's going to be more and more bush pieces mixed in with the glass pieces. So down on this side, we're starting off with a lot of glass. It's going to be like 100% glass over here. And what it really needs to be over there is like 100% different types of leaves. But I don't have that many types of leaves, and I'm not going to go get them. We have, even the part of the problem is because we don't know when the season's going to end, I can't schedule, like, oh, I certainly have time to get that many bushes. No, I don't. Do I? How would I know? Ugh. That's a bad plan if it depends on me getting, like, more stuff right now. I need to use the resources I have to just get things done as is, you know? We are going to evaluate the situation and make rational choices like adults. So one thing I'm also going to do is I'm going to put a torch back here. Dang it. Of course I don't have room for the torch. Of course. Okay. Can we just maybe like offload something? Let's offload the honey right now and the extra torch and the stone and the andesite. Yay. Okay. So that way we're not just grabbing stuff and leaving it all over the place. Okay. Boom. So, let's see. What could we do here? This could be interesting. So we could have like that one there. And then, let's see. This one's a light gray, or a dark gray. So we could have a light gray up here. Like, hold on. If I put a light, like a torch, way up there, and then we break that, we do light gray, light gray. See, this looks pretty neat, I think, as you're coming through here. This is an interesting tunnel. Hey, Kyle, thank you for the NT30. Let me run that through Google real quick to just figure out what that is in US abacus beads. That is a Taiwan dollar. Okay, so that is about 1 US abacus bead, which, hey, we were only one away from the next face camera expansion. Boom, so you put us over the top. Thank you very much, Kyle, for that. So here we go. It's time to expand. What up? It's me. Yay. Oh, man, I got some sun. The camera keeps trying to white balance it out, and then it turns me blue. And then it's like, oh, that was too far. And then it brings it back. Oh, boy. We're going to have to do our hydration break soon, but I don't want to interrupt the time-lapse too much. Although, realistically, this might be doing time-lapses in small spaces is always kind of a nightmare. And so maybe we just accept that this is not going to be a good time-lapse. Maybe this is just going to be... Maybe I should have recorded this as a segment. Maybe I should be talking through this on the recording as I do it. Yeah. Let's come back to that idea. Okay. Do we want to have that many of these? Maybe. Okay, so this is... How far is this, I guess, is kind of... So if I wanted to have this transition, the halfway point feels like it's probably about here. This is about halfway. The thing is, it doesn't look glassy at the end from back there. You can't see the glass. Dang it. So, like, now you can kind of see the glass, but still only from, like, a certain distance. So, also, what I'm kind of thinking is, down here it should almost be entirely glass and stone, and then it kind of becomes more stone than glass. And then it becomes stone and bushes, and then it becomes entirely bushes almost. Right? I feel like that's a sane approach to this. Okay. So, oh, here's a good place for a piece. Okay. Let's get the white back out. Boom. We can have that kind of coming up this way. Can put the torch back there. Does soul sand make a creepy noise when you walk on it, or am I just hearing random ghost noises because my life is haunted? Haunted life. Haunted life. That's probably not a good aphorism. What is... hold on. Define aphorism. It's one of those words that I might be using wrong. Yeah, okay. A pithy observation that contains a general truth. Haunted life. Haunted life. It's probably probably an aphorism. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. So I do want to actually have some horizontal, kind of like, let's mix up the lighting in here. Let's get some horizontal 4x1s mixed in. This up here would be a great place for a square block. We could add a. Yeah, see, this is kind of coming together. Like, if somebody happens to come down this tunnel, it's not entirely terrible now. Did I actually fix what this connects to? I'm realizing the answer to that might be no. No, I did not. Oh, I was gonna fix that too. Do. Okay. Dang it. Okay, fine. Okay. Wait, no, we don't have to do that. So that one goes into there. So we want, so that's gray, so we want this one to be white. There we go. So you so you emerge from there, and you're greeted by some of this nonsense, I guess. Okay, well, okay, maybe that's not the best place for that. Dang it. I actually wanted that one to be dirt. Okay. Yeah, so as you emerge out of here, okay. Okay. Okay, so which one does this not touch? Is this so? Then we just have like a gray one coming up here like that. Yeah, that works. Is there a way back out? No. We didn't think this through. You can jump through. It's fine. Oh, this is gonna be terrible for the replay. I'm realizing I should not have come up here separately, but at the same time. Oh, you know what we can do here is more Tetris blocks. Boom. It worked. We did it. Okay. So then we just roll in here with this like so, and this is almost intentional looking now. So the problem is all I have left to eat are gold apples. And they're not optimal from like a eating standpoint in Minecraft. I guess I do have these normal apples too. But I'm kind of annoyed by them. Okay. So the progress we are making here is not fast. But, like I said, this is the sort of thing where as we get further along, we're going to have more spaces where there's just stone mixed in. I should have dumped lava behind these. That would have been smart. There is free food at Looky at my cookie. But I'm kind of trying. I'm in the middle of a time lapse and I don't want to go get it. Okay, which one's the normal gray stained glass? The normal gray stained glass is the hardest to identify. Partially because I didn't bring as much of it as everything else, I think. Okay. So we have white, gray, light gray. I'm hearing some really weird noises that I am not comfortable with in the game. What is this enchantment I had? It's gone. Oh, it's from the apple, I bet. Okay. That actually just kind of fit. That's an interesting way to do it. I haven't done one of those. I think that's definitely the soul sand making that creepy noise. I have not heard that in most other contexts. Normally when I'm running with the soul sand, though, I'm moving away from it because I'm walking so closely. Can I explain what Clash of Creators is? Clash of Creators is a contest that I've competed in at a few times, run by Asuma and some folks he knows. You can learn more at cotc.info. That's clashofcreators.info. While I'm copying and pasting links. Tips are also always appreciated via paypal.me/JoeHills. Because it's almost the hour, and I try to tweet those, or not tweet those, try to link those on the hour so I don't forget. So since I already had to Alt-Tab out, not going to Alt-Tab out again. Oh, dang it. Okay. Okay. That one's just a square. That happens sometimes. I feel like this is good. Like, it's not perfect, but it has value. Okay. Hey, we just got a tip from Gritmonger for 20 who says, Gritmonger here, glad you're back. Well, thank you very much, Gritmonger. Glad you're here supporting the stream. That actually puts us evenly at our next Space Camera expansion milestone. Y'all have seen that money. go straight to my head with each face camera expansion we hit. But now, like Jacob Marley, these chains I have forged in life are about to begin pulling me down to the deep below. Enter the joust. Boom, 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 boom. That's going to bring us to 90% opacity. And we are, at this point, going to have each further expansion be accompanied by a corresponding reduction in opacity, just so you know. If you didn't know, now you know. Why is there a... That's fine. We're just going to leave that. That's not a huge problem. Of all the things I could worry about right now, that random spinning saw is not a high priority. Okay. So we're just going to have that go like this. Okay. Have a good time in class, Master Bit. Good luck with your studies. We need to drop off more of these blocks in the blocks. Okay. Okay, gray, light gray, white. Good. Drop off the extra stone for now. Grab that extra torch out of there. And now we're cooking with glass. Okay. I'm pretending I have a plan for how I'm doing this, but it's really just kind of like me putting things in rows. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Dun 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 do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. I don't know if mobs can spawn. Yeah, I do know mobs can spawn on soul soil, so we do have to keep this lit, or it's going to be a problem. This is known. We can get some multi-dimensionality in here as well. Good opportunity for some of this, as well as some of this, some of this, maybe. Oh, that's two of those really close to each other, but whatever. It's fine. This one will have one of these nearby. That one won't. Okay. Okay. Graybeard MC says, how do you move yourself around bigger and smaller? Well, I can lean forward and lean back, and I can kind of wobble side to side. Like, I could be like, take one step, and then again, let's do the Joey-O, everybody. Da, 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 do, 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 ba, 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 la, da, 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 ba, 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 ba. Do, 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 bum, bum, bum. Okay, so we're at about that midway point we talked about, and so this is where we're gonna start having the bushes pushing into here, and we're gonna have the glass pushing that way. Okay. Okay, so gray up here. Dun dun dun. Just straight up drop in 4 of these in a row. As well as that there. Light gray stained glass there. Drop that there. There we go. Okay. So we need to add bushes. Okay. Let's think about our storage situation here. We have way too much stuff. Dang it. Okay. So, if we start bringing these this way, by placing the lights back there and dropping the bushes in front of them. Not a tetromino, because they're two-dimensional, not three-dimensional. Dang it. Okay. So, let's see. We've been going for about almost 70 minutes, and I need to hydrate because I've been outdoors a lot. We have a good start on this. I really didn't want to interrupt the time lapse for a hydration break, though. So we're due for a hydration break. We're gonna power through for a few minutes just so we can get the time lapse, but not more than 10. This is not going to be a like. We're actually almost done with this. It doesn't look like it, but we are. Okay. We've been laying the groundwork to finish this quickly. Light back there. Okay, so we're gonna have more of the glass the closer up you get this, or grass, the bushes, the more you get this way. Like bushes will predominate the or they'll just dominate, not predominate. But we'll still have some of the glass tetrominos mixed in here, right? So we'll put that one there, and we'll have one, and we'll have Okay. La da 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 do do do. One bottom. Dee dee da. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, Azarak raiding with a party of 5. Thank you very much for joining us. Rocket League 1415 says your face camera is too big. No, I think your television's just too big. But you know what? That's okay. I'm sure that you worked very hard in order to purchase it. And also made sure to support the arts and other folks too. So, you earned it. Okay. Wait, Brosephine was here? Sorry, Brosephine. I'm kind of like... Oh, you were lurking. Okay, well... Glad you were here, Brosephine. Sorry, I'm like totally in like getting stuff done. Like I'm like exhausted and energized at once. It's a great combination for me. Okay. But yeah, let's go ahead and mix some of these in this way here. Some of these nested properly. Boom, that's a thing. Ooh, I love mixing the dirt in. The fact that we have more dirt on this side, actually, I think works really well. No, dang it. Ooh, gold. That's cool to have exposed. And... Okay. I probably need to focus on this wall too a lot more. I'm not doing a lot over here. Okay. Boom, ba boom, boom, boom. Dun, 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 dun. Boom, 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 boom. Dee 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 dee. Okay. Yeah, the face camera gets bigger every time we hit a $20 tipping milestone, and we are 20 away from the next face camera expansion. I'm not going to link that again because we are trying to get this time-lapse segment recorded so that I can go refill my drink. Dang it, it's raining outside in Minecraft. Who knew? I hear them up there. They're taking credit for my second symphony. Rewritten by a machine on new technology. And now you understand the problems you can see. in there. Torch can go here. And we're going to go light gray with that. Almost want to go back a little bit here. I just like the idea that this is... Oh, whoops. That's going to be a problem if we dig that out. Apparently. I just like this having some depth to it that's not entirely... Okay, so this could actually be just like one big long like gray piece. And we toss in some right up here. And we fill in black here. So somebody who comes and sees this would be like, oh, that's going to take you to that thing that's got all the glass and the weird shapes. Okay. This is like almost visible as like an indicator of purpose now. This almost has value. Okay. So... we need to free up inventory space, or this time lapse is going to be full of garbage that nobody can see through. So, okay. And inventory's full again. So, chest again, chest again. Boom, 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 ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-ba-doom, boom, boom, ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-ba-doom, boom, boom, ba-doom, ba-doom, ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. La da da boom boom ba doom boom ba da 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 boom ba doom boom la da da la da 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 la da 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 do 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 bum 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 bum. Okay, I'm really feeling this. Like, I think, you know. Am I right, you guys? Are we nailing this? I think we're nailing this. Like, this feels like it's coming together well. So this is light gray, so we can switch in a gray stained glass here. Okay. So it gets progressively greener as we go this way. Slimes. This would be another good place for a green space. Let's get some more bushes. Hey, Saber Wolf, glad you enjoy my glasses. I'm very happy with those frames myself. I kind of kept the same basic style for a long time. It's like, once I find something that I feel works for me, I don't see any reason to really mess with the formula. Hey, Strayhorn, thank you for the 10. It says, looking good, Joe. Appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying all this as well. That puts us 10 away from the next face camera expansion. Thank you very much, Strayhorn. Let's see if we have anybody that we need to thank via PayPal as well. We just got 20 from Debbie. Thank you, Debbie. That's gonna put us 10 past that next milestone. Who says, Debbie here. Hi. Hi, Debbie. Expand. Lowering that choke capacity now to 80%. We are about to take our hydration break. But you know what? I think having sufficiently nailed this, we are actually ready to flip over to replay mod. And have replay mod kind of just magic this up a little bit. So let's go ahead. Oh, this actually feels like an intentional tunnel. We had a simple, this is kind of your, you know, I know we talk a lot about Wolfram Alpha here, but this is your cellular automata. A few basic rules generates an interesting repeatable pattern. I mean, although we didn't actually do them in a time sequence, so Wolfram nerds don't get mad at me. But I feel like this worked. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and disconnect Utkar says that they're eating the bad batch. Okay, well that's you don't want to eat a bad batch. You're gonna get sick. That's undesirable. So we're gonna put our hydration break sign up, and while we do, we spent 40 minutes on this. Okay. So I think what we're gonna need to do, in order to have this replay mod work well, we're gonna set this here, and we're gonna go out to here. At like the 10-second mark. And then at the 15-second mark, we're going to head out to here, but we're going to have this be kind of like back around. Is that going to loop around okay? And then we're going to bring it back through. So at the 20-second mark, we're going to be about back here again. And then at the 30-second mark, we're going to carry it through to here again. Okay. Okay, now, this is going to actually be 39 minutes. Zero that out there. Save. Okay, render. And we're going to say RP glass tunnel. Save and render. So we're going to have this running during our hydration break, so you guys can see what I've been up to. Wow, this is actually working somewhat better than I expected. Look at me. I'm just your running around Minecraft guy. Okay, so face camera is going off. Oh, who do we need to thank for that hydration break? Okay. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and thank Slacker J, who requested whatever. So let's see. What I want to play is My Destiny's in Tennessee, because I think it's a good song. And it's 5 minutes long, so that gives me a time to refill my drink. Be right back.
Say to be the very best, you gotta travel across the land. But I'm happy here at pretty good, just out walking with my friends. So you can fly from coast to coast for all the antics of ends. But my destiny's here in Tennessee, my Pokédex in hand. You run your laps chasing picky tongues in Providence, and you arc your throws for Electabuzz in St. Louis. But when you're lost in Boston seeking Pokéstops, boo-hoo, we'll all still be spinning them up on Rocket Top. It's true. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our Togepi's here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Tanglers from Los Angeles. If you're there chasing Charizard, you're making your life way too hard. clutching garlic, pounding pavement down Ventura Boulevard. We don't need knitted queens from down New Orleans. I hate to rain on solo you, but parades need a willing crew. All those squirrels on St. Charles saw you wandering and withdrew. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our toga peas here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. We don't need Lapras from Minneapolis or polar bears from Mississippers. There's enough Weedles on Montego. We could evolve a swarm of Beedrill. There's enough Snubble down to Shovel. We could team sled with Grumble. We don't need Oregon from out in Oregon or any Pikachus from up in Massachusetts. Sorry, Professor Oklahoma, we'll raid gyms in Tullahoma. Sorry, Pokecoin Palooka, we'll hatch on hikes in Chattanooga. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our toga peas here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace. Well, you can race to catch 'em all and fall flat on your face. We'll hatch our toga peas here in Tennessee at our own predestined pace.
Okay, so this time lapse isn't very good. I know that now. And I accidentally overwrote another file that had the same name and took like 30 minutes to render that I did. So, okay, I'm clearly tired and making dumb mistakes at this point. Let's go ahead and exit the replay. Welcome back from our hydration break. That time lapse, I tried to do something neat with it, and I learned a few things about what does and doesn't work. But okay, core concept. We have a functional glass tunnel now. And that is helpful to have. That is a thing that we have now. Honestly, the thing I exported before with the same name was an export of me working on putting in the obsidian up top. And I thought it was a good idea. And I was looking at the footage and it wasn't. I actually might have No, I already copied that footage to the editing laptop. So what I need to do is I need to rename it now before I move it over. Okay, this is not as terrible as I thought it was. I was just like, why is it? This is Repay Mod Glass Tunnel B1. Okay. Wait. It's open in OBS Studio, so it can't. Oh, interesting. Oh, OBS has a lock on that handle or something. Okay, so if we just put that one on. There we go. Okay. So, yeah, this is one of the advantages of having a separate editing laptop from your recording desktop is if you're diligent about copying that footage over, even if you somehow screw it up on one computer, you have to manage to screw it up in both. So, yay, there's that. Okay. So, I am realizing after taking that break, I am definitely starting to fade. Like I said, I haven't spent this much time outdoors in a long time, but my kid had a great weekend, And I knew, like, I can't. I was just like, I'm skipping 4 streams. I can't skip a 5th one. I gotta work. So I'm here, but we are probably gonna call it a night in about a half hour on the hour at 11 Central Time. I mean, there's like little ways we can improve this. You know, we've still got some gray blocks here that we can do stuff with, like that. We can have some of these punching in this way, which is cool, right? We can just boom, 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 boom. That one's a square block. It's like, wait, what is that? Is that a tetromino? It is. It's square. Huh, that's cool. You know. Toxic Alert says post the PayPal. Oh, I guess it's 10 o'clock or 10:30. Yeah. So thank you for the reminder, Toxic. Folks are always welcome to tip and support the chat or support the channel. I was so tired. Okay. Via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay. So here we go. Just also maybe roll in with a few more of these. Now that we kind of figured out where the grass was going to go, I've got a better concept of where everything else is going to go. We're going to just drop in plenty of glass wherever it fits. This one is light gray, so that means we can use gray here. The gray can be underutilized if we're not diligent about it. Okay. So, this looks so good. I'm actually really disappointed in myself for not doing this earlier, because this looks great, y'all. Okay, we're going to also drop some extra light down here, because the, I'm realizing that the light of this sunbeam or whatever up there doesn't always happen. So, that's notable. Okay, this is light gray, so let's put white here. Just kind of have this come around there like so. So we got kind of a mix of different stuff. Yeah, this sure is something anyway. Yeah, this feels good. Okay. Hey, welcome Stein Bro Stein. We're just hanging out, having a chill evening. It's yeah. I forced myself not to play Minecraft very much the last few days. It's kind of a personal challenge. Trying to just focus on maintaining or like dedicating my energy to hanging out with my kid. So now I'm like, oh, there's so much I want to do in Minecraft, but I also spent so much energy chasing my kid around. It's like, my entire body is sore. Okay. So we can. Oh wait, that's right. We can't do much with this because there's gravel that'll bust in. That's gonna be a real problem. Okay. Kind of adding a little bit of three-dimensionality here. Maybe some three-dimensionality there. Whoops. Okay. Maybe a gray kind of piece here. What if we put a torch there, though? Yeah, we get some cool parallax elements kind of as we go. Light gray glass back in here. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, I forgot to get the tissue box when I did my hydration break. Hey, it looks like we got a tip from Patricia. Thank you very much, Patricia. That is for the 16. We were 10 away from our next face camera expansion goal. Now we are 6 past, 14 away from the next one. Thank you for supporting the show. Here we go. It's time to... Why is that not getting bigger? Dang it, camera. Expand. Juiced. Do. Lowering the opacity now to 70%. Thank you very much, Patricia, for that. And we are, as I mentioned, 14 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are always welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay, welcome, Zandy Wandy. Okay, we got a lot to do here. I really do like how this gravel kind of just naturally fell here. Let's maybe put... Yeah, that feels cool. Okay. Okay, so then we can just roll up like this, too. Boom. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just has to look cool. Whoops. Okay. So we can just remove... where's my pick? That. Okay. Okay. So we can have this kind of roll up like that, even. Yeah, I feel like having... I originally didn't want to have too much glass out here, but this really indicates more clearly where we're going. Which is to the Tower of Hercules lighthouse, which has distinctive gray, white, and black glass patterns here. We didn't do the tetrominoes for this, because this pattern is actually based on the actual... like grain of the stone that's used in this plaza. It's not exactly right, but I'm really happy with how it worked. We are building a tunnel that connects this lighthouse here to that cave there. So if we can not fall in the spider webs. Whoops. Okay. So when you're down in here, that's what that looks like. I think that looks cool from underneath. And then, if you go down the ladder here, which we didn't do the whole ladder shaft. That was feeling like it was kind of out of scope. But, like, maybe it doesn't have to be. Oh, yeah, I forgot I'd put a quick fall. So you can just quick fall. What is that noise? Is that a zombie villager? Whoa, there's a lot of stuff over there. What is that? That is a zombie villager. Wow. Do I have my trident? I'm not gonna be able to kill these guys. Kind of think we should light some of that back up. Back there, maybe. Just like as a thought. So clearly stuff's spawning here. Okay. So that's interesting. That adds a little depth. I'm not gonna be... I don't have the capacity to heal zombie villagers as is. Okay, what I need to do actually though is I need to also light up whatever's over here. Oh wait, I did. This is the old way. Okay.
Okay, it's fine. Yeah, I think that this works as kind of a organic kind of proof of concept of like how to have this stuff come together. And I could keep noodling with it, and I think I'd keep getting results, because like it feels like I'm still at the point where I'm improving it each time. We're gonna hit diminishing returns on that, but we haven't yet, which is kind of surprising. And this is just a cool tunnel. Okay. Let's look at this then. So this area here, we don't necessarily want to keep this bed. So let's go ahead and start offloading things that are extraneous. Okay. How much room do I have for additional shulkers at this point? Not, you know, a lot. Part of me is like, okay, well, let's pick up all these. I have so many leaves, though, too. Like, maybe I should go fill that shaft up here with leaves. Up the ladder. Come on! Okay, now up the ladder. Sorry about that. Didn't get the mute button in time. Don't worry, it's not COVID. I have a chronic cough that I've had my entire life, and well, mostly since COVID, but that I will have for my entire life. I'm fully vaccinated, and y'all don't need to worry about me. I don't like having to give little disclaimers like that, but it is a courtesy that I provide as a treat for y'all. I don't want anybody worrying unnecessarily over anything, right? That's no fun. People to worry. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is kind of nice. We can just kind of roll in here with a little bit of this. Like, it doesn't all have to lock in perfectly well. Whoops. Just having these mixed in up and down here just feels appropriate. Hey, good luck with your new job, Fifth Alice. Good for you. You know, it's totally fair to be nervous about stuff like that because, like, you know, there's a lot to learn. But at the same time, like, they hired you because they need help. And if you're earnestly there to help, you know, it'll work out good for everybody in the end. Even if there's some growing pains or learning issues or whatever as you go. Like, because that's the thing, though, is they know they budget in for training. They know you're going to have to learn stuff on the fly that you don't already know. So, don't stress out about it, you know? Okay. So, this actually looks, even though we haven't gone all the way up here and done too much with this yet, up here, and I'm wary about the lava. I'm very concerned. I have deep concerns about the lava. No, that's a bad place for that. so you come up here, and you see there's this to get up here. You can just go straight down here if you want into the water. There's this whole thing here. Whoa. Oh yeah, that's that old area. It's kind of fun to have that be visible, actually. Where's the actual... I had some gray glass left. Let's get that out. Okay. We can have more 4 blocks here because this is a vertical shaft, I feel, without it being too out of place. Oh, cool. A tunnel. I'm sure it goes somewhere horrible. So let's maybe not go in there. I was like, why is it so green at the end of the tunnel? I remember making it lush, but not that, like, verdant. It was the slimes. The slimes had it. Let's consolidate this. How are my boots? Okay, just want to make sure I don't wear out my boots running back and forth on this soul sand. That would be embarrassing. That is a trouble I do not need. Stone. Dang it. Nope, wrong one. Swap that out with that one. Yeah, we got a lot of slime chunks in here. Well, look at how much better this tunnel is. Like, it could have always been this good. And we just weren't ready for it. I mean, granted, I did spend a lot of time making this glass, but I mean, I could have made the glass a while ago. Okay. Just lighten things up a bit here. See, I feel like this is an inviting tunnel now. It's interesting. It seems to have... It has elements that nothing else... There's no other glass in this entire area here. Like, nobody's running through here going like, oh, look at all this glass that's totally normal. In fact, if anything, there needs to be more glass highlighting or showcasing this to make it look like it's super important as a tunnel. Oh, boy. My brain, though. Wildside Brian says, I definitely feel invited. I'm glad. Okay. Is that something you want to pursue in Season 8, doing things from the onset so it can't always be like that throughout your next season? Yeah. That's actually something very intentional for Season 8, is trying to make sure that there's always like stuff like this, that we don't skip the polish step early. We're gonna try and have more active like polish phases on things. I don't want to go into too much detail now because I'm tired and I will explain it incredibly poorly. But yeah. Like Cleo and I have put a lot of thought into like how we kind of want to approach having like we intentionally are going to be building in the same area and working on projects both together and like alongside each other in places where like you'd be able to see my project going up in the background of her video. So like for example, we're planning on building like a castle village. So that's both a castle and a village. So I might say, okay, for my project, or you know, for my next episode, I'm gonna mark out where the boundaries of the castle walls are, and put in the guard towers and kind of some markers, right? And Cleo might say, okay, I'm going to be working on something in the village. And like, as I'm recording my episode, as time passes in my episode, you'd see stuff going up in the village in the background maybe, and her stuff would be getting done. But the thing is too, we're going to go in and we're going to have opportunities to like look at what each other did and be like, hey, you know, I saw you were making a lot of progress on the walls, like, but are they done? Did you do a polish pass on that? Like the walls, the concept of the walls are there, but like, is the execution complete? That sort of thing. So we'll figure it out. I'm gonna cough again. Let me mute. Serena says, Joe, your collaboration base with Cleo already sounds so exciting. And I will say, we don't have, like, all the details planned out. We don't know which parts we're actually going to work on first. Like, that walls thing was an example. She might work on the walls first. I might work on the walls first. I might mark out where do the turrets go. She might do the turrets. We haven't, like, we're going to, part of the plan is that we're going to fight over who gets to do what, like, on camera as we go. Because we know that we get along well enough that if we are kind of butting heads creatively, it'll be fun to watch. And so we haven't solved what our build looks like, right? But we've got just enough pieces where we kind of figured out, like, how would this work? How would we interact around this? And it's just like, most of the time, it's like any decision that has to be made, we're like, oh, we should make this decision later as part of the season. You know, who's in charge of the walls? Who's in charge of the street layout? We should figure that out on camera. Those will be fun decisions. Those will be fun arguments, you know, that sort of thing. Maybe we'll bring in other hermits. We might say, hey, Scar, why don't you come help us lay out the roads? Or Ren, you built great walls in Season 5. Could you help us with the walls? And, you know, like, we'll mess with it, you know, kind of as we go. It'll be good. Jen in Minecraft says, I can already hear Cleo's sass. Yeah, it's gonna be a great time. But yeah, it's just like, as I'm just making things better at the end of this season, I'm like, there's so many things. I could have had this bedroom the entire, like I could have had this bedroom for months. It's not that complicated a build. But like, I just wasn't ready to commit to it, you know? This tunnel here, like, we just did it tonight in, like, low energy recovery mode. Like, I've been running around for 3 days straight chasing children, and it's just like, oh boy, the kids had a great time, but I'm tired now. But like, even when I'm like physically wiped out, I'm able to roll in and actually just follow through on this idea because I set 2 hours aside to do this. I said, what don't I have to think about very hard that I could just do for 2 hours? I'll fix that tunnel. I know what I want to do with it. I just haven't had the time. I'll make the time now. You know, and I'm thrilled. Let me sit back a little. I'm thrilled with how this turned out. Okay. So, am I going back to diamonds in season 8? Honestly, I don't want to rush the tech tree at all. Like, I'm gonna get iron, and then we'll figure things out from there. So, it's like I'm not interested in rushing the tech tree. I want to enjoy the game. I want to savor it. Okay. Okay. I need to go to bed. So, I think it's about time we look at who to raid. It appears that my longtime Minecraft friend Lapis Lori is streaming. She is messing around in 117 looking for seeds. Now, Lori is somebody who I've judged several Minecraft competitions with her at conventions. Super awesome streamer and YouTuber. Highly recommend. So let me go ahead and set up that raid here. We're going to go ahead and /raid Lapis Lori. /raid Lapis Lori. Do. Okay. So thank you all so much for hanging out tonight. I hope you had a good time. I will definitely be streaming Wednesday night. Tomorrow's my night off. I'm hoping to stream sometime tomorrow, but I don't know what my schedule is yet because I also have plans with my kid tomorrow, and I got to see how that works with weather and things like that. So until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring. Go ahead and say howdy, y'all. Joe Hills Raid here. And here we go.